Hello, everyone. It's Beverly with Custom Created Handmade Crafts, and I hope that you are doing well today. Well, today is Gloomy Wednesday. It is the day of the Hurricane Milton, to touch down in Florida, and so I am just doing some work to pass the hours along and to get my videos out in case the hurricane does hit. So today I am going to be working on my Thursday collab piece with Donna from DNA Resin. And what our criteria is this week is skull mold. And I am using my medium size skull mold today, and glow in the dark powders or pigment or paint or whatever you have. So anything glow in the dark. So what I decided I want to do is I want to try and make a half and half glow in the dark skull. So I want to do half of it in the green. Whoa, knocking over my resin here. Don't need to be doing that. Half of it in the green and half of it in my orange. And so I am going to start out with the green today. And right now I have about 30 mils of my Teexpert crystal clear resin. And I am going to lay Mr. Skull on its side, and I am going to try and pour into it. I may have to tilt it some. I think I do. What would be something good that I can go ahead and tilt this with? Let me see about some popsicle sticks. Go ahead and try to get it tilted. There we go. I think that may work. So that way we can get it to where I want it. Hopefully that'll work. I might need to put another one in there. And then also let me get my cup for my glow in the dark powder. I am first going to mix it in with some alcohol and try to get some of the grittiness down from the powder. The last one I used, the blue, it wasn't so gritty, but still it did have some grit to it. So I don't want that in my resin. So I am going to get a little bit of alcohol in my cup here. And so the good thing about this is we know the alcohol will help with the bubbles in the resin. So it won't hurt anything. Won't affect the curing. And I'm going to use quite a bit of this because I do want a good glow. Okay. Let's put more in there. And you can see once I pull this away, you'll see that the powder is just dropping straight to the bottom. Okay, yeah. It's just dropping straight to the bottom, even in the alcohol. So definitely want to get that mixed up really well so that way that grittiness is not all in the bottom and your glow stays pretty consistent in the mold too. So let's see. And I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that is the gritty sound of that powder on the bottom of the cup. So it's definitely gritty. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you are well. So the more you stir it, the more the grittiness goes away. And I could have mixed this in resin, but I also know that mixing it into the resin it would cause more bubbles in my resin. So I didn't want the bubbles in the resin. Right now, I'm letting my resin degas. So and I'll get this mixed up, and then we will pour that into the resin. So I will be back shortly once I have this all mixed up. All right, you guys, we have that all mixed up, and here is our resin. Let's see how that is degassing. It does still have a few micro bubbles in it, but I'm not going to worry about those micro bubbles. And I'm going to pour my glow in the dark powder into my resin. And look at there, there's still even powder. Even with all of that mixing, there's still powder in the resin. I mean, in the alcohol, still left at the bottom of the cup there. So we'll just get this mixed in really well. Okay. And that's really liquidy. So I am going to let that rest a little bit before I put it in. So I will be back to you guys in about maybe 10 minutes, and we'll see if our resin has dissipated that. Okay, guys, we are back, and it has been about maybe 15 minutes or so. And so I am going to go ahead and get the resin poured. It is still liquidy, but I am going to use my heat gun and help to help to warm it up, because it is cool here today, cooler than normal because of the conditions outside, of course. So I am going to take my heat gun and help the curing process. I know you guys can't see, but like I said, I do want to try to do half and half. So I am just pouring in my resin slowly. And it is getting in there like I want it to, and staying like I want to on this side of the mold. So yay! If I have a little crossover, I'm okay, but I didn't want a whole bunch of it. Let me get back over here. Let's see. Okay, good. Might have crossed the line a little bit. Let me get over here and adjust. Whoa, I don't want it to come out of the mold. Hold on now. Don't come out. Let's see. Let's adjust these a little bit. Okay. Whoa. It's doing what I didn't want it to do. Okay. Bear with me, guys. Try to get that resin off those sticks so they don't cure together too much. Okay. And okay. Um, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work with the stick being that high, but I wonder if I can do it with one stick instead of the two and push it further back. Well, do with the two and push it further back. How about that? I'll glue them together, resin them together. Okay, that was better. Okay. Get some more added in. Because I do want, I'm seeing that the back doesn't have as much as the front. Okay. Hopefully that will do it. Whoopsie. Now it's me pouring outside of the mold. Okay. So I think that is going to be enough. I am more than likely going to have some crossover in between the two, but I'm just going to have to be okay with that because this is getting messy. That is getting super messy. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's what we want right there. But can we get the front to do any, to get any resin in it is the question. Oh, and it wants to come out of the side of my cup, which is my problem. Stop doing that. Oh, goodness. I got more resin on this tray than I do uh, in the mold. Here we go. Those edges are tricky. Okay. So what I might have to do is, okay, that'll be cool. I'll have some of my orange come over into the face as well. So that'll work. That will work out. All right, let me get another baby wipe here. Some alcohol before I put my hands on that heat gun. I have already started getting resin on the button, and I do not want to resin my button on or off. So I'll go ahead and wipe my hands down, and then we're gonna get our resin warmed up some. All right, guys. All right, so I will be back. I am going to give this about an hour to thicken up a little bit more and help bubbles dissipate even more. And then I will be back. I will put it on the heat mat and let it cure. And then I will come back for the next side. And the next side we'll be able to pour straight up because I'll fill the rest of the mold with the orange. So I will see you guys shortly. Okay. Not quite sure what is going on. Never seen this anything like this before. But I'm thinking from the alcohol that I used and put in with the glow powder, it made a bunch of bubbles, like a bunch of bubbles. And I'm thinking that happened once I turned on the heat mat. Um, and then there is this like cut or crease or something that also occurred across here. And then on the orange side, we're getting this weird, I don't know if it's powder that settled or what, right in here. I do see a clump of the powder right there. So not quite sure what happened. I didn't use as much alcohol on this side, but here is full of bubbles still. So that is weird. I probably won't use that alcohol method again. I'll probably just do the put the powder in a little bit of resin and then let it do its same from there, because that's weird. Not quite sure what happened there. I do apologize that I didn't get to show you guys the pouring and mixing of the orange. I did start recording, then we received a tornado alert and that cut off the recording, and I wasn't aware until I was done. But I do like the pattern that I got, the quarter face there. That's pretty cool. So we'll put it in to our light and get it charged. And then with the extra of the orange, I made this rose, and the bubbles are in here as well. Like it's really bubbly in there as well. So not quite sure. Not quite sure what happened. My mold even looks weird as well. That is so weird, guys. So not quite sure what happened with all that, but that's what went down. So I will let this get charged and I will be back shortly. All right, guys, we are back and our skull is done charging. Check it out. It is super cool. But that spot in the head, look at it there. That is so weird. So weird. And let's have it turn so you can see it from all around. Hopefully it focuses. There we go. Check that out, guys. That is so cool. It's cool with the bubbles in the dark, glowing. Looks like a cool design. And there's the back of it. Hopefully it'll focus. It's going a little too fast for it. Bear with me 1 second. I need to come out some. There we go. Okay. It's coming back around to the back. It keeps not wanting to focus once it gets to the back. Okay, I'm going to stop it. Okay. And I'll let you guys see the back. I'll come in there. Okay. It's not wanting to focus for me. I don't know what it is. Is it? Let me see. Maybe I'll turn off the ceiling fan. Maybe it's the ceiling fan. Okay, let's see if that helps. That's weird. really weird. Okay. But I will get some pictures for you guys. Actually, I'll get a video for you guys. You know how I've been doing it lately. And hopefully with the video, it'll be in the light so that way you can see the back of it a little bit more clearly. But I will be back shortly. I'll get you guys back on the tripod so that, on the ring light, so that way, there we go. Here we go. It's getting in there. Let me try to bring out the zoom. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So that little string of bubbles there made a cute effect as well. So this is pretty cool. It turned out pretty cool. It just had a bunch of bubbles. So that's the only thing I don't like, all the bubbles in it. And I'll turn it back around so you guys can see the face a little bit more clearly. And here we go. And then here is our rose. I don't know how the rose is showing up green because it had all of the orange powder in it. All right, I'll be back shortly. Let me get you guys back on the ring light. All right, guys, so we are back, and I just wanted to say that I truly, truly appreciate all of the prayers and messages that have been coming our way because of the storm. And you guys are awesome. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. It is currently about 6:10 p.m. And so the storm is due to be heading our way soon. The hurricane is. So I am going to get in a little check-in on that and see what's going on. And then I will hopefully be back, and hopefully we don't lose power next week once everything has settled. But I wanted to thank you guys for watching. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. And definitely be sure to check out Donna's video and see what she has done with her piece, her mold in glow in the dark. Hopefully she didn't have results that I had with all these bubbles. I don't even know if I will do anything with it as far as embellishing or anything because of all the bubbles that are in it. I think it's pretty cool with the bubbles in like the eye and things like that too. So I may just leave it as it is. So definitely check out Donna's video and see what she has created. And the link to her video will be in my description. And definitely be sure to check out the collab on Saturday, where, like I said, there will be quite a few of us resin artists, or it's just crafters, because it is with Crafty YouTubers United. And the last one we had, I believe 50 or 51 attend. So it's definitely a great binge watch. So I am ready to see what they have. So I will see you guys later. Hugs and love. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.